y'all, it's your friend MousyLeigh. On this channel, I shop for you so you can spend your time doing more important things. In this video, we're doing shoes. I have so many shoes. I have a whole wardrobe and then some worth of fall shoes from Walmart you're not gonna wanna miss. And there's some things I wanna tell you about in this video, like what the heck is Walmart thinking on some of these? You'll see what we're talking about here in just a second, and I'm always gonna be honest with you. If you're new to my channel, head over when you're done with this video to the post tab and you will see outfit ideas that we post every single day here, multiple from affordable stores. It's like having your own personal stylist for free. The links are to everything. You can just shop right there. All right, for number one, I have this Steve Madden shoe. Now this is $38 for 3 different colors it comes in and patterns, I think. Sizes 6 through 11. I am wearing my true size 7. I'm really a 6.5, but we'll say 7. I like that it's wide through the footbed because I have kind of a wide foot. I like the platform look on it and this cute little buckle. It's also got this super soft faux suede kind of thing going on the bottom. It's honestly like nothing I've ever felt on a shoe before. It looks the same as a lot of other shoes with this style, but it feels so much better. And I love this light tan neutral color. This is one of the more comfortable shoes that I'm gonna have in this video. I absolutely love the style. I love everything about this one. Okay, this is gonna be a what the heck was Walmart thinking, and it's not even because how it looks, which is what some of you might think. First, when I saw this online, I was like, ooh, I don't know about this one, but we're gonna go for it. And you know what? I actually think I kind of like it. It's a little funky, and it is also one of the more comfortable shoes I'm gonna have on this video. I'm gonna tell you which ones are the comfortable ones and which ones are definitely not, and leave it up to you. But it's got a really flat sole, so you're not gonna have to worry about the uncomfortableness of a heel. And the material is somewhat soft. It also has a decent amount of cushioning in the footbed. But on the what the heck was Walmart thinking, which is what I mentioned in the beginning of this video, is the price on some of these shoes. This shoe is $52. From Walmart, okay? Now, no shade against Walmart. Everyone here knows I am the ultimate Walmart fan. I love their stuff, but I'm also a realistic human being, and I'm always gonna be honest with you. Always. Sometimes to a fault, people tell me my personal life. But anyway, $52 for this shoe, in my opinion, is just too much. Now, inflation, I get it. I say the same thing every time I go through a drive-through also, so take this for what it's worth. But this shoe is comfortable. For a Walmart shoe, it's pretty comfortable. But if I'm gonna spend $52 on a pair of shoes, I'm probably gonna spend it on a pair of shoes that's known for its comfort, and that's the number one reason you buy that shoe. You know what I mean? If it's just for looks and I'm not as much worried about comfort, I'm willing to sacrifice the comfort. And again, this is not uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable, but it's not walk a theme park comfortable. And that's what I want when I'm spending $50 and more. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments how you feel about this being $52. Next, I've got these Time and True platform loafers. Now these are $29.99. They do have the little platform sole. I think this might be the only color it comes in, which is a black, if you can see there. So this is just your classic penny loafer. There is quite a bit of cushion in the footbed here, so I'll give it points for that. But I am gonna take off points because it's pretty narrow. I have a wide foot, and because of that, I'm gonna say this is not comfortable. Now, if you have a narrow foot, you would disagree with me on this. I have this problem a lot in this style of shoe. Because of that, for me, this is gonna be a no, but if you're a narrow foot kind of girl, this might work for you. All right, next up on this list, I have this block heel over the knee boot, and you can see that's a very tall boot. So this is $44.98, which again, that's a lot for a Walmart shoe. However, I'm gonna justify this one a little more because there's a lot of shoe here. That's a lot of boot. So I would consider myself to have thinner calves, not necessarily thighs, but definitely calves, which is all this is gonna cover. I didn't have to unzip this to put my foot in it. It wasn't terribly uncomfortable. And it does have a little bit of a slouch up at the top where it's gonna meet your thigh, but not like it's falling down, kind of more like it's just made up. Because you can see when I hold it like this, it completely goes over, but if I were to hold it right here, it stands up. So there's a little bit of structure to it. It's not the kind where you have to tie at the top, otherwise it falls down. Those are miserable, I hate that. But it does also have this slit in the back and it comes out kind of wide. Let's see, is that elastic? Yes, there's also a little bit of elastic here. So I do think, now this is coming from someone with thin calves, so again, take this with a grain of salt, but I do think this would probably work for you girls with thicker calves. If not a thicker calf, maybe if you're skinnier through here and thicker up here, I do think this would work for you because I had a lot of room. up here where it met my knee. Oh, and this comes in 2 different colors. Then I've got this faux suede boot from Time and True. Now this one is kind of a knee height boot. Again, $44.98. Comes in 2 different colors. I would say true to size on this one. Even the heel is covered in suede in this one, if you can see that. Also, this is a good thick suede. I don't know if you can see kind of the seam here where the zipper is, but I mean, it feels, honestly, if I didn't know better, and again, I'm no upscale broad here, but I would think this was real suede. I mean, this has got a good thick weight to it. This is not flimsy at all, especially with that seam there. It just feels really nice. It does have a little bit of cushion in the bottom, not a whole lot, but there's a little bit there. Again, I just think this is, it looks more, I say it looks more expensive than it is. I don't know, it's $45, you tell me. But it looks more expensive than it came from Walmart, I'll put it that way. So this is a nice boot. Again, it would go with a lot of different things for fall, and I think it comes in a few different colors. All right, then we've got the lug sole combat boot from No Boundaries. This one's $31.98. It comes in just 1 color, but it also comes in wide sizes. This is a 7 wide I got because I would consider myself to have a wide foot, and I think it fit great through the footbed. It is a little cumbersome because of this huge sole, but that's to be expected. I don't think that necessarily takes away from the comfort as far as the brand goes, because I feel like even the more expensive brands would be cumbersome with this huge sole. It's just the style that the kids these days are wearing. So anyway, it's fairly comfortable. Again, I wouldn't walk any theme parks in this, but it'll work, it'll do. All right, then we have the mocktoe lace-up shoe, they're calling it, from No Boundaries. This is $28.98. It comes in just this color. Sizes 6 to 11, I got on the other one. I love the style of this with the faux suede. It's got a little bit of a platform sole here for you. It's got a pretty good amount of cushion in it as well. I just absolutely love the style of this. I think this can go with so many things. You know, a lot of times I feel like, especially when we transition, even though I've been doing this life for 40 years now, every single time I transition from summer to winter, it's like, okay, what shoes go with jeans again? What winter shoes are we wearing? Every year, you would think I would have learned by now, but no. This is one of those shoes that you can wear a casual t-shirt and jeans or some other kind of sweater and jeans, and it kind of goes with everything as long as it's not too dressy, and I love that about this. It was a little bit hard to get my foot in, but I don't know. That may have just been the way I had it laced up. But it's okay. Again, I have maybe just a handful of shoes in here that are walk theme park in shoes. This is not one of them, even though it looks like it could be, but a great shoe nonetheless, and not quite as expensive as some of the other ones in this video. Okay, here's another from No Boundaries. This is the platform boat shoe. This is also $28.98. It comes in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. Does not come in wide sizes. I actually think the previous one, the lighter tan, was more comfortable than this because I do think this is a little more narrow through here, and again, I have a wide foot. But it does have about the same amount of padding in there, and I love the style. I remember when I was young, I never felt like I had cool clothes, well, because I really didn't. But I used to, in like 5th grade, I used to steal my little brother's shoes. He had some pretty much just like this, only without the platform sole in the 90s, and I used to steal them because I thought they were so cool, and he would get so mad at me. Anyway, as soon as I saw these, it made me think of that. These are super cute though, and really trendy right now. Okay, for number 9, I have these Time and True faux suede block heel shoes. These are $34.98. They come in 3 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. True to size on these, true to your Time and True size anyway. Again, it does have the suede heel, and this has got a little bit of stretch on the ankle. There is no zipper on this though, so that stretch on the ankle is what's helping you actually put these on. I thought these were cute. I really like this color. It's not like a dark, it's almost what I would call a mushroom brown, which is a really hard color to find. So if you're looking for a shoe that's a little different maybe than the other shoes you have in your wardrobe, this might be a good one for you. It does have a rounded toe here. I don't remember feeling like my toes were squished in this, even though it doesn't look like it would be wide foot friendly. But anyway, yeah, these aren't bad. These aren't bad at all. I like these. For number 10, I have a feeling these are gonna go really fast. These are the Faux brand. They are a platform clog slipper for $30. They come in 3 different cute colors, sizes 6 to 11, and I got a size 7, which I would say is my true size. So you could wear these as slippers, but you could also get away with wearing these out and about. It does have some lining, but not so much that I feel like you need to size up like some others I've had. I like this cute neutral color. Again, kind of this lighter, almost a mushroom tan. I thought was really cute. Like, these are so in style. If you have a young person in your house that wants a pair of maybe the more expensive version of these, but you don't want to pay the money for them, this is a great option. And I personally, well, I actually might wear these out of the house sometimes, but I will probably wear them around my house a lot this winter. I love these. These are one of my favorites in the video. All right, number 11, I have another one of my personal favorites from this video, and that is the Time and True stretch boots. These come in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. $32.98 is the price on these, and I got a size 7, which is my true size in a boot. I just love the way these look. I love this faux wood heel and the kind of more modern shape to it. I don't know if you can kind of see how that's shaped. I think that's beautiful. To me, these look like a more expensive shoe versus some of those other ones. I love the seam down the front here and the shape. It's very flat through the toe, and then you've got this heel that's not too big of a block heel, and it's kind of an ankle boot. When I'm wearing boots with pants, I don't want a whole bunch going all the way up my calf because I'm wearing those with other things and I just happen to be wearing with pants that day. I want an ankle boot like this. So if I had to only pick a few pair of shoes from this video, this would definitely be one of them. I absolutely love these. All right, for number 12, I got these Chelsea faux leather boots from No Boundaries. These are $32.98. They come in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11, and I got my true size, which is a 7. I actually didn't mean to get these in 2 different colors. This was from a previous video, and then I got this one not realizing how I got that one. But you can see the brown here and you can see the black. I personally like the brown the best. I always think, unless you spend a lot of money on a shoe, when they try to do this faux shiny leather, to me it always looks a little cheaper, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. But then you can take the same shoe for the same price and do a faux suede, and I just think it doesn't look as cheap. That's my personal opinion. Let me know what you think. But I do like the stretch that it's got here on the ankle in this Chelsea boot. It's flat, so you're not gonna have to worry about an uncomfortable heel. It does have a little bit of cushion in it. So this is one of the more comfortable pair of boots in this video. I like it. This is just a great everyday boot. And you know what? If you need a black and a brown shoe, get both of the colors. For number 13, I have another pair of No Boundaries lug sole boots. These are a little different than the combat boots. These are $39.98. They come in 2 different colors, sizes 7 through 12. And in a wide, I have a 7 wide here, which I love that they come in a wide. They already have kind of a squared off toe here. So I don't think it would have been a super narrow shoe anyway, but then you add the wide width to it, and that really helps a lot if you have a wide foot like myself. It does have a zipper here on the side. I just really think these are a great pair of simple boots if you just need, again, a simple boot that's gonna go with anything. And if you like a good chunky sole, this has got it. All right, for number 14, I've got this Time and True faux suede ankle bootie. Now this is $27.98, so one of the cheaper on this list. It comes in 4 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. I got a 7, which I would say is my true size. It does have kind of a square round toe, I'm not sure what you call that, and a little bit of a heel, but not a lot, not like it's gonna be super uncomfortable or anything. I don't remember, I don't think this is one of them. There was one of them that was a little slick on the bottom. It might have been this one, but I think it was the taller ones in this color that I showed in the first of the video. There's a little bit of padding in this. I don't really have a pair of shoes in here, I don't think, that just have no padding. All of these have a little bit of padding. So again, a great color for fall if you're looking for a nice little flat boot to go in your wardrobe. For number 15, we've got another tall boot. This is a tall stretch boot from Time and True. It is $34.98. It comes sizes 6 to 11. It does have the stretch panel here on the back. I don't know if you can see that line. And then it's got the faux suede on the front, and the front does come up a little bit taller. I really don't know that I did a very good job modeling these boots for you guys. I'll just have to see what it looks like when I go back. But if you can't see the whole boot, especially on the taller boots, I do apologize. It does have a little bit of a heel right here, but not much. And again, that rounded toe. And let me see how much cushion there was in the bottom of these. I don't remember. Little bit of cushion again. Again, I don't think any of these have absolutely no cushion. It's got the little zipper here right at the bottom, but not all the way up. So you're gonna have to fit your calf down the top part of this, but again, this back part is stretchy. Here's another tall boot. This one's from No Boundaries. This is just a nice block heel boot. It comes in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11, and it's $44.98. I really do think these prices are because of inflation, not because Walmart's getting out of control themselves, but I'm so used to Walmart, a pair of boots being like $30 a couple years ago. And now we're at almost 50 bucks for this. But anyway, got almost a squared off, thinner squared off toe, the little block heel here that gets kind of bigger as it goes down. And this boot has a lot of structure to it. So if you're not in one of those flouncy ones, something that's gonna stand up on its own, this is great. It also has a zipper that goes all the way up to the top and kind of a wider top here. So you may have, unless you have thicker calves, you're probably gonna have a little bit of room between your boot and the calf. For number 17, I've got these tall riding boots from No Boundaries. These are $44.98. Also, they come in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11, and in wide sizes. I, for some reason, didn't get these in wide. I think because I got them in the store. Sometimes, guys, if you get them in the store, they don't offer the wide sizes, whereas they do online. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. This does have a little bit of a thing right here, but I mean, really, what's that gonna do? Unless that's the only part of your leg that's wider than the rest. I don't know how helpful that's gonna be. But anyway, it's got a little bit of a squared off toe, which I really like, and I like the color of this. It does have detail stitching here on the side on that seam and little holes here so you can pull them up if you need help pulling them up. The zipper does only come up to the ankle here, so keep that in mind as well. Just a great everyday shoe. For number 18, I've got this Madden NYC casual sneaker. This is one of the ones I would get if I could only keep a few of these. These are $34. They come in 5 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. I like these because they kind of have a retro look. I especially love this blue color. All the colors are super cute and have a retro look. It's got a faux suede to it here, a really flat sole, and then this almost terry cloth look on the inside. This is one of my favorite pair of shoes from this entire video. I love these. Talk about blue suede shoes. For number 19, I have the No Boundaries sports sneakers. I've showed these several times. They're on sale now though, or at least a couple of the colors, or maybe all of them. From $22.98 to $19.98. These come in 15 different colors and styles, sizes 6 to 11. I got a size 7. I got the silver and I got this navy blue white creamy color. I love both of them equally. The silver is kind of fun and kind of funky, and then this is just kind of neutral, almost like a varsity look is what it reminds me of. Again, with the faux suede detail on the coloring there. I love these, a very comfortable pair of shoes. For number 20, I have these Time and True driving shoes. These are $16.09. These might be the most affordable pair of shoes we've got in this video. These come in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. I got my normal size 7 in these. This has a lot of cushion on the side. I don't know if you can see how fat that ankle is. It also comes with 2 different color shoelaces. You've got this one on the bottom and the one on the top, which is kind of fun and funky. I like the colors it comes in. These are not my favorite. I thought they were kind of hard to get on, even though they don't look like they would be. I don't know, they just weren't my personal favorite, but you might like these. But they're cute anyway, and I do love the 2 different color shoestrings there. All right, for number 21, I have these fold over sneakers by No Boundaries. These are $24.98. They come in 3 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. I wore these today actually because these are some of the most comfortable pair of sneakers on this video. They've got this little fold over flap that Velcros here, which at first I thought would bother me, but it actually does not at all. And I've seen this on a few trendier brands of shoes this year, so I think that's just gonna be the style of the season. It's got this same kind of design as their other sporty sneakers. Really the only difference is the flap. And maybe I'm delusional, but for some reason I thought these were a little more comfortable than the others. I don't know why, but I did. Anyway, I love these. For number 22, I've got these Madden NYC sneakers. These are $40. They come in some super cute colors, 4 different colors and pattern sizes, 6 to 11. I am wearing my true size 7. I love the platform sneaker. I always love platform sneakers. It gives me a little bit extra height. And sometimes if I have a pair of jeans that are just a little too long, this fixes that for me. I also really like the red detail there and the leopard print, which is super trendy this season. I just love these, how they look. I do wish they were a little more comfortable though. They're not bad, but for sneakers, I do feel like they could be a little bit more comfortable. Nonetheless, super cute. For number 23, I've got these Madden NYC platform faux fur, I don't know what you call these, clogs, not real sure what you call these. For $36, these come in 5 different colors, sizes 6 to 11, and I think I got what I would normally get. It was a size 7. These have it feels like a lot of faux fur in here. And because of that, I would definitely size up to an 8 for myself, which is unheard of for me. So even if sizing up one sounds ridiculous to you, I would size up one because it just made it feel so tight in there. I do love the little detail there. As most of you know, these are really trendy right now for the young kids. So if you want a pair of affordable trendy shoes, this might be a good answer. Definitely size up one though. For number 24, I've got this Joy Spun faux fur convertible slipper. Look at there, boom. Although I don't know how useful that is because that's gonna be really tight on there. But anyway, I wouldn't use it anyway. But if you would, just so you know, these are only $24.99, which again, some of the more affordable pair of shoes on this video. They are super lightweight. They come in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. I'm wearing a size 7 and they fit fine. There's a decent amount of padding on here. Again, it's got the fur in here, so your foot is gonna get kind of warm in there, just know that. This is one of the ones that I would want if I could only get a handful of shoes from this video. These are so comfortable and I love them. I know they're meant to be slippers, but they don't look any different to me than the ones that people are wearing out and about as shoes these days. So I think you could get away with just wearing these as shoes, which honestly is probably how I would wear them. I love these. For number 25, I have these Time and True clogs. These are actually on sale. They were $28.98, and these definitely are the most affordable pair in this video now that they're on sale. They are on sale for $17.89, I think. They come in 2 different colors, sizes 6 to 11, and I would say true to size on these. These are not the most comfortable. They're not. I just feel like I'm shuffling my feet when I walk in them to keep them from falling off. Other than that, they're fine, but I don't know if I could deal with that all day, to be honest with you. They are super cute though. They have that nice little retro 70s look to them, which I love. Just not the easiest to walk in. And for number 26, I have these free assembly studded faux leather loafers. That is a mouthful. For $36, these come in 3 different colors, sizes 6 to 11. I got a size 6.5 because I think I was afraid if I got a size 7 that it would come up here and rub. It does have the little faux rhinestones on it. And I love this burgundy brown color that it comes in. Again, not the most comfortable. These are mainly not the most comfortable because when I walk, I feel like something in here pushes in right here on my foot when I bend it. I don't know if that would go away if you kind of break them in. It might. It feels like it's just a stiffness to it that's doing that. So it may go when you're breaking in, but I'm not sure, but just to warn you about that. Also, if you entered the drawing for the $100 gift card from a couple of videos ago, I will go through tonight and pick a random winner and announce that on my next video. All right, if you guys got any value from this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel to hang out with me, MousyLeigh.